Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here once again. Thank you. Welcome to my new subscribers and for those that are started with us, even though we just started 2 weeks back. Thank you. Thank you for your turn up in my last video. Thank you for your turn up in my last video. I'm so grateful. So today I'm going to be talking about sorry. I'm going to be talking about my experience, the experience I had when I almost got raped, and yeah, I almost got raped, and I'm going to be because it's like two experiences actually, and yeah, thank God for and now God delivered me from it. Yeah, but I'm actually going to be doing like a kind of comparison of the two experiences I had. Yeah, I'm sure you gain something from it. Okay, so growing up, where I grew up was, kind of place I grew up in. My mom had a friend, yeah, that was staying there. She moved in later, like we had been staying there for a long time before she came in. Yeah, she came in. She was staying alone at first. Yeah, always on. But later on, our son came in to also stay with her. So because I think he started schooling close by or something, that was why she moved. He also came to join her. Yeah, but so because she was my mom's friend, he was also my friend. Like our son also became my friend, so we became close, and we would hang out. At times my mom would send me on errands, and he will follow me and get this kind of, there's actually a day that he followed me out. We were walking to the place I wanted to get something, or yeah, I wanted to get something, and we walked past a um clothing store, like where they sew clothes, make clothes and all, and I could see wedding dress on display outside on a mannequin, and I was like, me or my wedding day, I'm going to put on. I think I've said this before. I was going to put on a what's it called, a tube dress. I was telling him that I'm going to put on a tube dress on my wedding day, and I was like, okay, we talked about it, and yeah. So for it to know how close we could actually talk about it a lot, and yeah. So let me move to the day that it actually happened. So when he came to my house, as because it was a normal thing, I usually go to his house, his mom's house. He comes to mine too. So he came to my house as usual and all. And that day he slept. He lied down on a chair. It was a three-seater chair, and I also lied down at the front. I think I slept. I lied down. I laid down on the chair first. Sorry, before he joined, and it was laying at my back for some reasons, and my brothers were actually inside too. All of us were there watching a movie on the on the TV, and yeah. So after some time, he left my place and went to his, and I don't know why. Well, I also followed. You get, yeah. So I also followed him. I went to his mom's room also, because yeah, I went to his mom's room, and I don't know, I cannot really say exactly how it just happened, but it just like tried dragging me to his bed, because the mom actually stayed in a room apartment, so it wasn't that big that I'll have to like go around. So he tried drawing me down to the bed, and but luckily for me, thank God, his mom his mom actually sold ice block at that point, and because she needed a freezer to do it, but our freezer was not really working properly. So if you touch it, but if you want to take anything from that freezer, you have to literally switch it off, sorry, before taking anything from it. If you touch it by mistake, you will get electrocuted. So he, while trying to like drag me to join him on the bed, or I don't even know, like trying to drag me forcefully and all those things, he touched the freezer, and He got electrocuted, obviously, and went moved back. So it was not funny that he moved back, and he fell back and hit his head on the window, because it was a glass window at that point. Those glasses that they use, those olden days something, and it broke. Till today, I don't know the explanation he gave to his mom that happened to that window, to those windows. And I was able to like run out, escape. Like I ran out, and from that day onwards, I stopped being friends with him immediately. I stopped being friends with him because that was like that was it for me. Like, just stop being friends with him immediately from that day onward. I think my mom tried to like know what happened, that we're very close, and suddenly we stopped being close. But I didn't tell her anything. I didn't tell anyone anything. I don't Yeah, I think I've only told one person that I was, yeah. But I I've not actually like shared it with people before, to like didn't tell my mom, didn't tell anybody. And that was how it happened. We stopped being friends. I stopped being friends with him. I didn't want to have anything to do with him any longer. Yeah. So that was the first experience I had. And the second one also happened in that same house. But this one was an elderly man. I think at that time that it happened, he would be in his 60s, if I'm not wrong, because he was quite old, and yeah, he would be in his 60s. And that day, my mom wasn't around. She had gone out. Probably she went to the market or something. And I think it was a Tuesday or Friday, because later on, like towards the end of the day in the evening, we had to like go to church. I think it was going to be a Tuesday or Friday, probably a Tuesday. And I was in my mom's shop, or I had to like I left my mom's shop. I was sitting down in just close to my mommy's shop, another person's shop. It was the person, the owner of the shop was not around, so he had a very huge table that everybody usually come to sit down on at that point, because the owner of the shop was an electrician. And I was there with him. I think some people were actually around me also, and probably the man joined us later, and he started having conversation, and he started making mention of some like alcohol, like sexual things that he shouldn't be telling me at that point. And probably I'll be around 11, 11, 12. Yeah, probably 11, 12. She's not going to be more than 12 years. And he was talking to me about this, and I'm like, this is an elderly man, for crying out loud. But I stayed for, I don't know why, I stayed listening to him. And when he was trying to explain something to me that day, and I couldn't understand what he was saying. I didn't understand what he was saying. He kept trying. I was not like, okay, if I don't understand it. I'm not word for word, but like, he was trying to tell me that if I don't understand it, I should follow him upstairs. That he will show me what he's saying. Like, he's going to show me. Like, this thing is funny now, but thank God. He said he's going to show me. I should follow him upstairs to his place. Like, he will show me what he was, trying to explain to me about. But thank God I did not follow him. I didn't follow him. And so I didn't, the first experience, I didn't tell my mom, like I said. I think I mentioned that. I didn't tell anybody about it. So this one, so I didn't say anything. I knew it was wrong. What he was saying was wrong. I didn't tell my mom, but I told somebody else. I told my friend, like one of my friend that actually stayed close by, stayed in the next house after mine, and I told her about it that day. I think while we're coming back from church, that was when I told her, because I didn't tell my mom. I think I was scared of how she will react. I didn't want that to. So I told her, but luckily for me, my friend is sort of also close to my mom. She was actually very close to my mom at that point, at that time, and she told my mom what I said, what I told her, and I think my mom now asked me again, and obviously she would have felt bad. Now why did I not tell her? you know. But I didn't tell her that day what happened. So yeah, but later I think my mommy went to like talk to the man's children, to like talk to him that, about what that, why would you be doing that kind of thing, because he never reached out to me to try any of till like the last day, till because he died later on after I can't remember the years after, but he later died. And he never came back to like ask me or talk to me about that thing ever again. So life just went on like that. So one, while thinking about it, I sort of like saw a difference there. Yeah. In that the first one, I didn't tell my mom. She never got to find out. I didn't tell her what happened and everything. But the second, I didn't also tell her. It was a friend that told her. And I just what the those are the like differences, key differences in those two experience. And it just what just stood out to me is about the fact that, so this is to like um anybody that probably a teenager in that kind of fix, probably someone is there trying to tell you some things and you feel scared to tell your mom. I think I'll just advise, so that kind of person to like open up, tell your mom, like tell your mom, tell your dad. You telling them is actually like a good thing for you, because I didn't tell my mom at that point, which I should have. But thank God for the second one, I told my friend at that point. And yeah, that also brings me to the fact that parents should also have good relationship with their children's friend, because some parents can be so hard on their children's friend that, hey, please let me speak you, but ma wasi wajo mommy about it. That means don't come close to my child, and don't come close to my child, and yeah. So, but I'm also thinking about it. Like, okay, let me leave that aside. So we should, hey, I'm not, I never, I never married. Okay, so I'm serious. Parents should actually, you know, let make sure they have good communication with their children's friend. So there might be some things that your child tell you, but you actually tell his friend. Assuming my mom was sort of hard on like that friend, she wouldn't have told, and she could have advised me wrongly, and I would have heeded. To be frank, at that point, she could have told me that, let me. I would have gone. Maybe she would have said that, go and try. Let him show you now, and probably I would have followed, or maybe not. We don't know. But she told my mom immediately. Like, I think that very immediately she told her, and my mom was able to take action, and it never occurred again. But the first one that happened, I didn't tell anyone about it. My mom was actually, I think my mom didn't really like the relationship I had with the guy, probably because he was a guy, and she didn't really like how close we were. Because when she wasn't really that. When we stopped talking, we stopped that. Maybe like, oh, what's your that be like? That's good. That's what it means. So yeah, so just two lessons that I think will be very important to like parents out there, and also to teenagers, or yeah, teenagers. I think teenagers or children that are going into their teenage years, right? Sorry. So like, so if something like that happens, it's actually better to speak out, tell a friend, or no, tell your mom. Tell your mom. They actually tell your parents. Okay, I'm emphasizing on the mother too much. Like, I think, okay, tell your mom or your dad, or you can just sit both of them down and tell them that this is what is going on. This is what this person said to me. As me, my mom didn't wasn't aware, never got aware. He would have tried another time. He would have kept trying and wanting to say, oh, this girl didn't report me, right? But because I was able to like talk to my friend at that point, and it didn't happen again. It never happened again. So yeah, and the second lesson That's one. And the second one is, you should be friends with your friend. Hey, okay, I'm mixing it up. Yeah, so be friends. I'm not going to cut the video. Be friends with your children's friend. Yeah. So I hope you got something from this video. I'm sure you got something from the video, and yeah. So thank you for watching it this far. If you did, thank you for watching it this far. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video to as many person as you want. Probably if you have some teenagers in your space, I really like you to share this to them. You don't know what they might be hiding from their parents, and this could be like a push for them to like share the video, to speak out, speak up, right, or inform their parents of the things that are going on around them. Thank you. I remain Tomisi Oluwatomisin. See you in my next video. Bye.